Hi everyone, it's Johnny here from the twotraders.com, and today I'm going to be running through one of two trades we closed with Bitcoin recently. So the first one, we entered a position on the 18th of the 5th, 2017, when the price was around 1,800, and this was based on our Bollinger breakout system, which is the system we trade on our preferred brokers. We trade it on both of them. It's just that some of the brokers have more instruments than others. So we have here the price broke out, so you can see the price was 1878 in the top of the screen, and the Bollinger Band top was 1862. So the price had closed out of the Bollinger Band on that day, which is an entry signal for us. And that happened on the 18th of the 5th. And we use an ATR stop loss, which is some factor of the ATR, some factor times by the ATR. So that day it was 108, and we placed a stop loss at 1627. So that gives us our entry price and our stop loss. So anything that touches our stop loss, we would automatically get taken out of that position at a loss. But as you can see here, what started to happen quite quickly is that we were making profit day in, day out, until we got to roughly the 25th of the 5th, and there was a big price crash. For Bitcoin, it spiked all the way up to 2,800, down to 1,800. So this is one of the toughest things as a trader to deal with, is to watch all of your profits go in 3 days. It was very tough for us to watch, and as you can see, the bottom spike down here, so the bottom low was actually below our entry price, so we actually were making a minor loss at one point. But because we trade using a system and are guided by a set number of rules, we can't actually exit that position until the criteria has been filled. So what you have to do as a trader, you have to kind of toughen your mental state up, and you have to ride these rough periods out. This is exactly what we did, and what happened was on the 20th of the 5th you started to see some positive signs from Bitcoin, and we actually was starting to make our profit back until it eventually reached new highs above the 2,800 mark. So what happened is, we'd usually exit around here roughly 2 to 3 weeks later, when we enter a trade. But what happened here was there was actually another price breakout on the 5th of the 6th, and yeah, the 6th of the 6th there was another price breakout, and what we did is we added our position here due to the price breakout, and we had a new stop loss at 2527. So both of those were Bollinger Band breakouts, except what we did to lock in profits for our first position, so we were no longer risking anything, is what we did was we moved the first position stop loss up to the second position, and what that did was it locked us in profit for that first position, which meant we were only risking one position in total. And what happened was, a few days later we got stopped out, so we got a minor loss from the second position, but we gained all of this profit from the first position. Now I'll show you exactly just how much profit we made. So Ewan made $1,015 on that trade, which is quite good versus initial risk. I think his initial risk is around $250, $300, so he's making 3 to 1 reward to risk there. If you don't understand reward to risk, check out the money management guides. It goes through all of that in both the videos and the written guide as well. And as my account's slightly smaller than Ewan's, I made $560 from that. So again, that was a 3 to 1 risk to reward based on my account size. So it's all about trading your account size and trying to get a risk to reward greater than 1, depending on your account size. Okay, you can see this is live at the moment, so it's still actually moving. Not looking fantastic at the moment. I don't think we're going to get another price breakout in the next couple of days, but we'll see. Cryptocurrencies are very volatile at the moment. Yeah, essentially we stuck to our stop loss. We stuck to our exit strategy here, which are two positives that we can take away from this, and this is exactly what you should be doing when you're trading. You should stick to your exit strategy when the market's going against you, because you never know, it might make you profit, and in this case it did. And in this case we made just over 3 to 1 risk to reward, which if you get 3 to 1 risk to reward, it means you can lose 3 more trades down the line and you've still only broken even. And that's basically the way to set the odds in your favor and allow you to make profit trading. Okay, That's all I have time for then for this Bitcoin trade. Have a look at our website to find out more about how stop losses are placed and also how Bollinger Band breakout systems work, as I've mentioned those today. And as ever, good luck.